People have been asking me to do this video for a long time. I've already done it, but they want it updated. So here you go. We're going to talk about really, really powerful fragrances. I'm not talking about like...
Get it up, come on, you're shit! You're nothing! You're scum, you suck!
I mean, extremely powerful fragrances. If you're like, you know, Ivan Drago, when you wear your fragrances...
If he dies, he dies.
And this is a video for you. You like your fragrances ridiculously powerful and potent?
Yeah! Yeah!
Stick around, because it's gonna get real crazy. We have 50, that's right, 50 of the most powerful fragrances ever. One spray max, maybe two, but I'm leaving it at one for the title of the video. This fragrance journey begins right now, let's go. Alright people, welcome back, and let's jump right into this because this is going to be a long ass video. I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. Once again, in case you missed it, one spray max. All of these fragrances, all 50 of them, are literally one spray. That's all you need. You can add more if you want to, but if you do, people are going to die. Trust me, these are very, very powerful fragrances, and not only are they potent in terms of their sillage, but they last all freaking day long. And some of these will last as long as 24 hours, you know, point blank. I'm not even talking about a work day. I mean full 24 hours. Here we go. The first one is from the House of Lubin. This is Korrigan. I'm gonna really quickly tell you guys about, you know, just a little bit about what it smells like and move on, because there's a lot of fragrances to get to. Basically, this fragrance smells like a leather jacket doused in booze. Done. That's number 50, Korrigan. Coming in at the number 49 position is from the House of Mancera. This is Hindu Kush, and you're gonna get from this a cannabis vibe. Obviously, it's very musky, very skanky, but it lasts the bomb. Very, very powerful fragrance. Again, you have to go light on the trigger. One spray and you're good. Again, any more than that, and people are gonna start looking at you wanting to beat your ass, all right? Number 48 position of the most powerful fragrances is Imitation Man by Amouage. What are you gonna get out of this one? This is a kind of lemony, spicy fragrance with some leather, and it's skanked out with castoreum, so it is going to be very animalic. But again, very, very powerful. 48, Imitation Man. Number 47 is from the House of Juliette Has a Gun. This is Mad Madame. Dude, let me put it this way. This is one of the most animalic fragrances ever. I have this featured in my top, I think it was top 25 most animalic fragrances. This one is right up there. Very, very animalic, skanky, but it smells damn good and very, very powerful. Once again, 47, Mad Madame, Jag. Coming in at number 46. Now, when people think of Ormonde Jayne fragrances, they think that, you know, they're very wispy. There are two fragrances. One is not in this list because I bought it after I put this list together. But I can tell you that, you know, most of the Ormonde Jayne fragrances are not very potent. Two of them absolutely are, and this is one of them, and it is Tolu. Now, Tolu, in case you don't know, is very, very resinous. It gives off kind of a cinnamony, vanillic type of vibe. This is incredible. Very, very long lasting. It's very smoky. It's amazing and so freaking powerful. Tolu from Ormonde, Jayne. Moving on. Number 45 is one of the sweetest fragrances ever. Again, featured in one of my previous videos, the sweetest fragrances. This is from the house of Profumum Roma. Dolce in Fondo. Bomb-ass, vanillic, orangey type of flavor. All right? Very, very powerful. Sweet as hell. If you like sweet fragrances, jump on this. Woo, baby. And this is Black Intensitive Oud. What to say about this monstrosity? Very saffron heavy, rose heavy as well. Extremely spicy, sweetened up with a little bit of sugar and a little bit fruity with peaches. But of course, you know, extremely potent. Black Intensive Oud. All right, next up is from the house of Amouage, and this is Myth's Man. Now, this is a slightly powdery, leathery fragrance that is resinous and boozy. Got a lot of rum in there, and it's going to have a nice floral note that you don't really hear a lot about, especially in niche perfumery, which is chrysanthemum. Amazing, very long-lasting, ashy, ridiculously long-lasting fragrance. It is very powerful. Once again, Myths from the house of Amouage. Next up, 42. Profumum Roma, Ambra, Aurea. This is one of the greatest amber fragrances in history. I've said it a million times. Deep, dark, powerful. Ambra, Aurea, Profumum Roma. 41. From Amouage, Opus X. Very, very rosy fragrance. There's like 3 kinds of roses in this fragrance. This is one of the rosiest fragrances ever, but it's got a very distinct, like a metallic vibe going on here with leather and a beautiful ylang as well. Again, very, very potent. Number 41, Opus X. Moving to number 40. This is coming out of the house of Perfumes de Mali. Everybody knows it. A lot of people say that this is what Tuscan leather should have been. I kind of agree with that. This is a very aromatic, saffron type of fragrance. It's green with fruit. The leather in here is more like a suede, but it's very powerful. Very, very nice fragrance. Godolphin from Perfumes de Mali. Next up is coming out of the house. What number were we on? 39. From the house of Boadicea the Victorious, this is Notorious. And again, it's been featured in several of my videos. It's amazing. It's a very leathery, chocolatey fragrance that is just ridiculously animalic and very, very long lasting. Man, one spray is all you need and you're squared away. Trust me on that one. Another potent monstrosity. All right, and coming in at number 38, from the house of Profumum Roma, Aquae Nobilis. Basically what you have here is a batch of licorice. There's a big pile of licorice covered with fresh green leaves. There it is. Very, very powerful. Moving on. 37. Everybody knows it. I reviewed it. Terroni from the house of Orto, Parisi. This smells like a friggin' volcano. Done. This is probably what Satan's friggin' living room smells like. Let me stop. Moving on to number 36. Another powerful mother. Opus VI from the house of Amouage. Incredible. Absolutely freaking incredible. Oh man. Oh, this smells so freaking good. It is a spicy, just magical fragrance. Absolutely unbelievable. You put one little drop on your finger and you're going to be smelling that all day long. One spray, baby. That's it. Opus VI Amouage. Moving on to 35. This is from the house of Roja. This is Fetish. This is nothing but a massive, spicy leather jacket. Done. I think I reviewed this one as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But this one is so freaking powerful, it'll blow the socks off your feet. And probably take off your foot with it. Moving on to number 34. Very, very powerful. Profumum Roma. Dolce Aqua, the sweetest fragrance from this house by none. You like coconut? Get you some. That's it. Coconut vanilla. Amazing fragrance. Very sweet. This is literally borderlining cloying. But that's irrelevant to me because you know I like that. But like I tell everybody, fewer sprays, you're good to go. In this case, all you need is one. Done. Moving on to number 33. From the house of Mancera. Get used to that. You're going to see a lot of them in here, obviously. As well as Montale. Oud Lemon Mint. It is what it is, man. Very, very little oud, though. Lots of lemon and a little less mint. Lots of lemon, though. Very nice fragrance. Very, very powerful. Again, one spray. Oud Lemon Mint, Mancera. Moving on to number 32. Jubilation 25. This is a floral bomb. If you like florals in your fragrance, get on this. But man, I gotta tell you, it's very, very floral. And it's gonna be sticking around all day long and deep into the night. Jubilation 25 Amouage. Moving on to number 31. And from the house of Dior. Everybody knows this. If you don't, you're living under a rock. Oud Ispahan. The beautiful oud, leathery, gorgeous spiced up fragrance. Animalic, kind of skanky, but delicious. And so freaking powerful. Once again, Oud Ispahan Dior. Next up is 30. And this is coming out of the house of, say it with me, Profumum Roma. This is Confetto. As I've said before, if you've seen any of my videos featuring this, basically what you have here is a freshly baked pan of anise cookies covered in vanilla icing and candied almonds. Incredible and so freaking potent. One spray. Any more than that, people start to die. Coming in at number 29. Very slept on fragrance from this house, Mancera Oud S. Man, oh man. This is another spice bomb. Cinnamon, put it this way, a leather jacket covered with cinnamon and spices. There you go. Cinnamon and other spices, very potent, very powerful. Not many people know about it. Very, very few talk about it. Incredible. You like your fragrances powerful? Get on this. Oud S. Mancera. Moving on. In at number 28 is an absolute freaking monster. Holy freaking mackerel. Oh my God. Dark Purple Montale. You better be prepared. Listen to me. I know a lot of people like to talk about, fragrances for different occasions and stuff like that. I don't get into that. The fragrance has no idea where you are. There's no such thing as a club fragrance to me. But if there were, and if club fragrances are basically described as fragrances that last long even through sweat, here you go. Dark Purple, monster. Absolute freaking monster. Moving on to number 27. I was one of the first people, I know it sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, but I got this from the UAE before I even thought about coming to America. Calumet Black, oof. I reviewed it. It's featured in some videos of mine. Absolutely incredible. You gotta smell it to believe it. Again, one spray is all you need. That is it. If you're thinking it's gonna be one of those, skanked out oud fragrances that are gonna knock people over and make people think that, you're wearing something you shouldn't be, nope, forget about it. Not this one. Beautiful. Calumet Black. 26. Another one you very rarely hear about in the fragrance community, Oud Violet from the house of Mancera. Basically, guys, you have exactly what it reads. Tons of oud, tons of violet. Beautiful combination and loud as all get out. Oud Violet 26, Mancera. Moving on to 25. And here we go. Paris Monte Carlo, Ambra Gris. I don't even know how to describe this one. This is kind of like a very ambery, soapy fragrance that has a lot of powder in it. Okay, you like powdery fragrances with a little bit of soap, boom, there you go. Again, any more than 2 sprays, you're dead. You're dead. Make out your will, it's over. Moving on to number 24, another fragrance you never hear people talking about, Oud Sand Roses. Musky, spicy, beautiful florals, saffron, you know, lots of nose tickling pepper. It's awesome. A sandy fragrance with rose and oud. How do you like that? Quick and easy, to the point, done. Next up is number 23, Black to Black. I reviewed it, check it out. People compare this to Black Oud. Yeah, you better spend some time with it because it's gonna change significantly. They go in very different directions after the dry down, but that's my story and I'm sticking with it. Another powerful bastard, Black to Black. All right, now number 22 is coming out of the House of Le Labo. This is Santal 33. This gets a lot of hate in the community. I don't get it at all. It is a very powerful sandalwood fragrance, obviously, and it's gonna last all friggin'. This to me is the most powerful fragrance from this house. Santal 33, sandalwood fragrance, done. Moving on to number 21. This is Wild Leather from Mancera. You guys are probably sick of hearing, actually maybe not, because I don't really do that many videos, but when I first got this, I hated it. My friend sent me a sample. I friggin' was like repulsed by it. And then it grew on me like a friggin' watt. And now I love it. Beautiful hardcore leather fragrance with some skanky patch and some nice florals, right? This is amazing. Big giant player right here. One spray, again, that's it. You're good to go. Moving on to number 20. Interlude Man Amouage. Everybody knows this. Absolute spice bomb right here. A lot of people will tell you that they're turned off by that oregano note. Not me. Amazing, absolutely amazing, spicy as hell, and of course long lasting and just powerful. Yeah, Interlude Man. Moving on to number 19. Everybody knows it, the Black Monster, Black Afghano. They don't list the notes, but you guys already know it. If you don't, smells like hemp, lots of smoke, patchouli, a little bit spicy. Just a monstrosity of a fragrance. So freaking long lasting, it's insane. One spray, again, that's it. That's all you need. Number 19, Black Afghano from the House of Nasamato. Moving on to 18. This is coming out of the House of Zerjar. This is Alexandria II. Very, very slept on. I've said this before. This monstrosity should be named Oud Apple because that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like oud and apple. Throw in some florals, some definite spices, and boom, sweeten it up with a little bit of vanilla. Powerful, I mean, this thing is so friggin' potent. I was blown away when I first sniffed it, not only because of the beauty that it exudes, but you know, the friggin' length of time it lasts on your skin is just otherworldly. All right. Once again, Alexandria II, Zerjar. Moving on. All right, and now we have moved to the 17th most powerful, long-lasting fragrance in my collection, Blue Amber from the House of Montale. Man. Just a sexy, spicy amber. The length of, again, so friggin', man, this is a monster. Absolute friggin' monster. And it smells so good. Blue Amber, Montale. Moving on to 16. Here it is. You know it. Intense Black Oud. I could have included Black Oud in this, but I'm not gonna. These two smell identical. Only difference is this is significantly more powerful. So if you think Black Oud is powerful, you ain't seen nothing. 16th most powerful, Intense Black Oud, Montale. Moving on to 15. All right, here we go. Number 15, Nepal Oud. Man, beautiful leather saffron bomb. Done. That's all you need to know. A little bit of spices in there as well. So freaking powerful. Blow you away. You're not ready for this. Moving on to number 14, the Lena Exclusive from Parfumes de Mali. A fruit bomb right here. A little bit of a skanky fruit bomb. The oud accord in here, unmistakable. Plus it's smoky. Big fruit bomb, big smoke bomb, and big oud bomb. All right? When you're asking questions about the color, I see that. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care. You guys already know how I feel. Completely unisex, just like every other fragrance that has ever existed. This is a monster. If you're thinking it's all about femininity, because of the pink bottle. Here's what you do. You take this sucker right here, you open up the cap, you dump it into something more masculine looking, like a glass penis or a glass sack of balls, whatever. Stick it in there, boom, there's your masculinity. Believe me, you're gonna kill all that stupid femininity crap because it smells fantastic and it lasts all freaking day and into the night. Delina exclusive, Parfumes de Mali. Moving on. To number 13, Myths Woman. Man, you wanna talk about powerful? Done. You spray this on your skin, forget about it. Good luck trying to get it off. It ain't happening. Myths Woman. Moving on to number 12. Everybody knows it. The Spice Bomb, the Oud Bomb. Red Oud from Montale. This is a freaking nuclear bomb right here. And it smells so freaking good. I don't care who you are, who you know, who you blow. There's nothing that you smell that is going to smell even remotely similar to this. Nothing that I've ever sniffed. And I've sniffed a lot of fragrances. Smells even close to this. I remember when this first came out and I sprayed it on my skin, I was blown away. Could not believe it. Of course, it was blind. Could not believe how unique it was. Absolutely incredible. Red Aoud Montale. Moving on. Moving on to number 11. This was number 1 and my very last, which was years ago. Most powerful fragrances. Yeah, it has been bumped to the number 11 spot, and it's Mayfair from Boadicea the Victorious. Skank bomb, brother. Freaking skank bomb. And it is the most animalic fragrance I've ever sniffed in my life. You like it animalic? Grab it. Beautiful. But if you don't like it that animalic, understand that it has honey in there, so the honey will kind of take away from the animalic bombasm, as I mentioned before, but not much. Trust me on that one. All right. Moving on to number 10. We're cracking the top 10. Oud Velvet. This is probably one of my most complimented fragrances from Montale. Beautiful tiara flower. Absolutely incredible. For all you guys out there looking at it, hey, it's a little bit too feminine.
But get the fuck out of here.
So there you are. If you're thinking that it's feminine, get it out of your head. Not even close. Really powerful, really potent fragrance. Oud Velvet from Montale. We are now moving on to number 9. Oud for Greatness. You guys all know it. I'm sure you do. This is a friggin' monster. Oh, it's one of the most elegant ouds I have ever sniffed in my life. Just incredible. Beautiful, powerful, long-lasting fragrance. Again, one spray only. Don't do any more than that. I'm warning you. I feel like the robot from Lost in Space.
Warning!
And then we're moving on to number 8. Red Tobacco. Man. Whew. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a lot of tobacco fragrances, as you guys already know. I think it's 2 or 3 videos back. Most powerful tobacco fragrance ever. Red Tobacco, Montale. It is beautiful. Spicy and all that. Done. Number 7. This was a real player back in the day. It has fallen from grace, but not with me. Starry Nights, Montale. Monster. Absolute friggin' monster. And the smell is out of this world. Starry Nights, Montale. Moving on to number 6. This is a nice, beautiful, nice ambery patchouli fragrance. Profumum Roma, patchouli. Moving on to number 5. Opus 11. The most powerful Amouage fragrance in my collection. It is a monster. Absolute friggin', it's a beast. I know a lot of people don't like that word because everybody's hung up on stuff nowadays. You can't say anything in the fragrance community without pissing somebody off, but whatever. This is a monster. Opus 11 Amouage. Number 4. Volo AZ686. What can I tell you? Coconut, jet fuel, vanilla. Done. And I know what you're thinking, but like I've said in my review of this, you wait about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you're gonna be banging. You're gonna smell so tropical, it's gonna blow the socks off your feet. Volo AZ686 Profumum Roma. We have now moved to the 3rd most powerful fragrance in history. Well, at least in my collection. We are going now to the house of Boadicea the Victorious, and this one is complex. Yeah. This one gets a lot of hate. People think this smells awful, but I don't. I think it's really nice. But remember, listen, out of all the fragrances that I've mentioned, these last 5, I'm telling you now, more than 2 sprays in trust me, okay? Literally, 1 and done. That's all you need. Complex is a monster leather fragrance. That's it. Number 2. Now, before I move on to number 2, I guarantee you a lot of people will think that, hey, why wasn't this number 1? Well, let me tell you something. The number 2 fragrance is extremely powerful. 1 spray, but number 1, I can guarantee you one thing. Half a spray. Not a whole spray. Listen to me. A half a spray. But more on that later. Let's move to number 2. This, from the House of Zoologist. Yes, I said it. Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is a monster. This smells like the Cretaceous period, just after the meteor blasted the earth and set it on fire. Done. T-Rex from Zoologist. This is a powerful bastard. Believe me, no more than 1 spray. And now, for what is significantly the most powerful, listen, I'm going to tell you something. This is the most powerful fragrance I have ever smelled. Not in my collection. Ever smelled. And it isn't even close. All right? This is an absolute, oof, man, forget about it. This fragrance right here could have been dropped from the Enola Gay. All right? And it's coming out of the House of Montale. You never hear about this fragrance. Never, ever, ever. And it is Oud Night. Look at that monstrosity right there. All right? Really quickly, because I don't have a lot of time. I got to get out of here. Fruit compote, skank. Done. That's it. Lots of fruit, lots of skank, very oudy. That's it. But when we're talking, listen, this fragrance right here, easily 24 hours on your skin. Easily. And I'm not even joking. You don't believe me? Try it. Not only that, you take a shower. Take 2. Go ahead. Scrub your skin with a Brillo pad. Nope. Not coming off. Forget about it. Not going to happen. So there's my top 50 most powerful fragrances ever. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to drop more stuff, I promise. And that's it. So please comment, rate, subscribe. What are your most powerful fragrances? Did I miss something? Should I have reshuffled the deck? All right. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later.